Hi everyone, welcome again to Chaiwala Show, and in this opportunity we have a special edition, not only because we have two guests, but because we are gonna talk about the International Women's Day. Hi Lola, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, and you?
I'm good. Look, how do you feel about the International Women's Day?
I feel that this is very important, and I'm happy that we are celebrating it here in Canada and all over the world, because this is a topic that we should constantly talk about.
Hi Raquel, how are you?
I'm good. Hi, Nelson. How are you?
I'm good. How do you feel about the International Women's Day?
So I think it's a big deal. The world didn't know us or capacity that much back then, and now we have a day, so I think it's a big deal.
Is there a woman in your life that you consider it as an inspiration for you, and why?
I think my mom, actually I'm sure my mom, because she raised two kids by herself and she never complained, and she's just like the strong woman you can have in your mind, especially at a time where being divorced and everything wasn't that common as it is today. So I guess she also had some judgment but she was like, I'm gonna be the best, and she was the best. So as simple as that.
So I think it's kind of normal, this answer, but it's actually my mom. He's my big inspiration. Like, she had 3 children. She's a artist. She's a woman of God, and she has been my wisdom during my life. Even my dad as well, but my mom most likely. So it's my mom.
What do you think are the biggest challenges that women have to face during these days?
There is a lot. Well, I can talk about different topics, but I'm just gonna say safety, because this is kind of the most important, because you want to be alive. And sometimes being alive as a woman is hard, especially when you go back home at night, or even when you take an Uber. It's like silly situation that maybe if you're not someone who's facing it, you'll be like, no, that doesn't exist. But it does exist, and people get killed or raped or awful stuff, or even just having some sentence thrown at them. So yeah, surviving as a woman is hard.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we still live with sexism with some men's like old mentality in a way. So in workplaces, we still can see like there's no equality in what it's like payments or treatment. So I think that we're still not there. There is still not equality in all of the senses. I think Women's Day is still like a way to fight to get equality as well if we do it in the right way. But yeah, most likely because of that.
Have you ever experienced an awkward situation on gender inequality?
Yeah, I think like in a workplace or at school mostly, like being in a group with mostly men, and you can feel that they're not acknowledging your words, or you can't talk. Like literally like in class we were using cameras and they were like, no, you don't know how to use it. And I was like, yeah, I have the formation. You were like, no, girls doesn't know. And you're like, well, actually they do. And I had a better grade. Yeah. So yeah, that can be, sometimes it's just silly things like that just words, but that's still annoying.
Yes, and it was actually here. And it was on my first course when I was studying here. I was studying social media marketing, and I got a classmate that he didn't attend class. He used to work, and I was attending class, and I didn't have work back then. So he greeted me on the first day. We were sitting to each other. He asked me for my Instagram. I said no. He was still saying, but we just did an Instagram for the class. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna giving him the one I just got in class. And when he texted me, he was saying like, okay, you're a girl. I know you're very intelligent, so please give me all the assignments, notes, and all the tips you're gonna be writing on your notebook. And I just saw the message and I blocked him. So yeah.
How do you think the new generations can contribute to fight for the rights of equality?
I feel like we have to talk about it, to share stories that happen to us or even to our friends. You have to be very bold and courageous to do that, because sometimes even people, like some women, they got raped, they go to the police and the policemen are like, yeah, because you were wearing a skirt. Like, you know what I mean? So even when something hard happens to you, I think it's good to talk about it, because it shows that you are not alone in that situation. And by more people talking, it starts to be like more common, and when it's common, it's treated better, because people are like, oh, we actually have a problem here. This is no lies. And when you start to trust those voices and to listen to them, we can solve the problem. So share and talk about it like freedom of speech?
I think it's basically on the question, just to think that we're all equals. If we're thinking that we're all equals, we're gonna be treating the same way, either if we're a women or men. Just think of ourselves as humans. And I think that's just having this thought will make you just treat everyone the same way. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Happy Women's Day.